What is Gwaii Haanas National Park? Question asked by millions of Canadians. I'm your host, Jerry Baxter, and today we're going to be talking about Gwaii Haanas National Park. What is it? Where is it? What's going on there? These hard-hitting questions we're going to answer for you today.
Gwaii Haanas National Park isn't just another park. In fact, it's considered one of the most culturally important places in all of Canada. Why is that? Well, back in the 1970s, there was intense logging taking place in the Gwaii Haanas area, threatening the very way of life for the Haida people in that area. The Haida leaders and conservationists from the Islands Protection Society proposed that the area be converted to a national park, which the government handed over to the Ministry of Logging, but they continued the logging regardless of what was going on. The Haida people and conservationists had enough and attempted to blockade the logging. This led to a strong action by the government to convert the area to a national park, and after a great support from the public, in 1987, Gwaii Haanas National Park was finally created.
Thank you for having me. You see, Gwaii Haanas is located on Haida Gwaii, recently known as Queen Charlotte Islands, and consists of both an on-land national park and a national marine conservation area. This area protects 3,500 square kilometers of the ocean and extends 10 kilometers offshore. It has an area of 1,470 kilometers with a shoreline of 1,700 kilometers. The San Cristobal Range forms its backbone with peaks of 1,200 meters. The climate of the island is of typical British Columbia's outer west coast, cool and wet virtually any time of the year. The east coast of the islands are decently calm, but the west coast faces the brunt of the Pacific, where storms have brewed nearly 200 km/h winds. As well, ancient cedar, hemlock, and Sitka spruce tower over an undergrowth of shrubs, fern, and moss, representing a basic temperate rainforest, with precipitation of over 4,000 millimeters of rain annually. Also, there is a high risk of earthquakes because of the nearby plates, so be careful.
Canada's Pacific Ocean has remained free from the threat of oil and gas exploration for more than 30 years. The mammals, fish, seabirds, and marine ecosystem have been protected from the threats of oil spills, seismic testing, and pollution by the federal and provincial government. Unfortunately, the BC government is pressuring the federal government to no longer continue this protection and open up the coast to offshore oil and gas exploration and development. Terrible, I know. This would mean diminishing the free land of the Haida people and basically poisoning the sea of which the Gwaii Haanas National Marine Conservation Area Reserve is also located. If the government were to accept this proposal, this would open the gate to even further diminishment of the Gwaii Haanas area due to its natural abundance, forcing the Haida people out of the native environment. I'm sure I'm not the only one to agree that the protection of the Haida people is one of the most important things we can do. But along with the Haida people, there are also many animals that come with their glorious island. The park is literally referred to as the Canadian Galapagos because of the number of endangered species that live there. Thus, even if we were to affect the Gwaii Haanas Islands in the slightest bit, so many different species would be in risk. But what can we do? Realistically, all we can do rests in you, the public. To be honest, the government has no power. It's the public that is able to control what the government does, and they do what they do to suit towards the public. If we were to all speak out against demolishing the beautiful Canadian Galapagos, we'd be able to make a difference and protect countless ways of life. But it all starts with you.
But not all is bad at Gwaii Haanas. For many, a trip to Gwaii Haanas is a trip of a lifetime. This is a unique place where travelers encounter rich environments that are abundant with life, culture, and history unlike any other. Every day and every place offers incredible diversity, so take the time to move into the rhythm of this unique place. Some interesting things you can do on Gwaii Haanas National Park is camping, sailing, kayaking, visiting cultural sites such as each of the 5 Haida Gwaii Watchman Village sites on Skedna's Tanding, Windy Bay, Hot Spring Island, and Anthony Island, bird watching, marine mammal watching, fishing, and hiking. In winter, really the only activities you can do there is visiting some cultural sites and snowshoeing.
Well, we hope you learned a bit more about Gwaii Haanas, and we'll see you here next time.
Belra, 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 Belra.